Welcome back to Bingers Bricks, everybody. My name is Ben. Today we are going to be building and placing the haunted house into our Lego city. We're also going to take a quick little trip to our local Lego store as they had the best PAB wall I've ever seen. Lastly, we are going to be taking a deeper dive into the new icon set, the new Lego Modular, the new Natural History Museum. I'm excited to dive a little bit deeper, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's get started. All right, everybody, it is time to start building the haunted house, aka the Manor von Baron. And it has 3,231 pieces, set 10273, and it also includes 8 minifigures. We also have some other Halloween pieces that we're going to be putting in the Lego city with. We have some more spiders, some more bats, some more skeletons with pumpkin heads. So let's get to building and then get it in the Lego city. Here we go. Yeah. It is time to put all 3,231 pieces together. We have 26 different bags, and we also have 18 steps. Here is our thick old instruction booklet, and the boys want to say,
let's get started!
Let's get started! So we're taking a break from building our haunted house, primarily because I saw a message on Facebook letting me know that there may be the best choice of pieces on a PAB wall that I've ever seen. So I'm excited to go see if they're actually there or if we're being bamboozled, but let's go check that out. The other thing I want to mention, I know I usually do some sort of time lapse in my videos to show the progression of building certain modulars. Today we're actually going to sit back and just enjoy building a Lego set, and I apologize to you guys, but we will go over some of the cool little details, and by the time we get back from the Lego store, who knows, it may be done. Crazy how that works. All right, so it is time to go in the Lego store. I did hear that they have some masonry brick on the PAB wall, so let's go check it out. As I took one step into the Lego store, I noticed right away that it was going to be super loud and I was going to have to record over this video. But the PAB wall on the actual wall itself, it was okay. It was a lot of Halloween pieces, a lot of leftover pieces, some great tiles, plates, bricks, you kind of name it. But as I turned around on the sheet, you can kind of see, and we'll go over some of the different pieces. There were so many awesome masonry bricks. We had 1x4 tan masonry brick, 1x4 purple masonry brick, 1x2 nougat masonry brick, 1x4x3 tan brick, 1x2x4 or 1x4x2 trans clear brick. I think that's how you say it. Some dark leaf elements, and I'll kind of go over this, but the 1x2 gray masonry brick, which honestly is the best. Rock panels, 1x2 white masonry brick, the bush or tree pieces, 1x2 trans blue brick, and slides. Just some of the best pieces I think I've ever seen on our PAB wall, and I was super stoked. So we're finally back from the Lego store, and we really went heavy on our masonry brick while we were there. We got a ton. We ended up getting 2 cups full of masonry brick. So got the light bluish gray, 2 of those, and then we also got the 1x4 tan masonry brick, and then also went with some of the different nougat masonry brick as well. So definitely something that will help when we start doing some more of our mocks in the future, as well as building some walls to try to hide some more of the wood within the Lego city. So you guys won't believe this, but while we were gone, the Manor von Baron, aka the haunted house, is complete. Crazy how that works. We really took our time, really didn't spend much time filming anything, so just wanted to review a few things here. Couple things that I really like. I really like the angled roof. I think that stands out, as well as just kind of the overall largeness of the display modular itself. Just looks super cool with all the different windows. I really like the stained glass look, and then also the little button here that I'll show you when we open it up. This will highlight that light up brick on the inside and show a little Easter egg inside. We do have 9 minifigures and also no stickers in this set. This was one of the positives, is I'm not a huge sticker fan, primarily because I suck at putting them on. I do use the brick separator to put them on, so I know some people will mention that, but still not the best sticker putter honor. But so you'll see 9 here. in the front, but then we do have a little bonus. This is the one that my kids wanted to put on, and they were super excited about that. We did add on a couple extra spiders on the roof just to give, again, a little bit more character to it. But the last thing you'll see on the outside here, the Manor von Baron car on the inside that drops as you move the pulley system on the inside, and we'll take a look as we go inside. So to give a quick little backstory on the Manor von Baron, it is a spooky haunted house theme park ride, which definitely makes sense since we do have the car that goes all the way up to the top and then falls all the way back down. It was home to Samuel von Baron. He was one of the world's greatest villains. He went around the world looking for things to steal, in which he came across a red ruby, which ended up haunting the house for thousands of generations. So, unfortunately, it is a haunted house. Huh, crazy how that works. But there are a lot of cool little Easter eggs on the inside, and I really thought that I just want to go through a couple quick little things and then definitely something that to look further into if you want to know more. But one thing is, like I mentioned on the front side, they do have the red Lido brick. It shows a little bit more about the spookiness of that red ruby and really just how it's haunted. Coming down, I really like the organ down here, some of the different print pieces that they have, along with another Egyptian pillar that they have. Again, they have kind of like the cashier so that you can go ride the Manor von Baron car. And again, as I mentioned, that goes all the way up to the top. But this is just filled with so many different cool little Easter eggs on the inside. Does have a little camera to take pictures of people who are riding the little car. And again, on the back side here, as you twist this, the car does go all the way to the top, up the doors, and then falls all the way back down to the bottom. And that is just using a pulley system on the back side of the modular here. As you can see, we'll just crank this lever, and then that again takes everything back up to the top, the doors, and then falls all the way back down to the bottom. Pretty unique system that they use, and I think overall the system is great. But next big thing is getting this back in the Lego City. As we walk into the Lego room, please let me know what you think down in the comments section. We have 3 sets up on the rock platform. It is something that we can change if we need to here in the future. We can change the layout. I definitely want to change it before we end up putting a bunch of greenery onto our rock platform. Again, we'll be putting green plate, brown plate. We'll try to include some sort of, cobblestone pathway up top. We'll also be completing the river from the treehouse down to our little pond that we'll be making, or lake, whatever we want to call it. But before I do any of that and fill everything in, I just want to get a solid layout as to which sets we should put up on our rock platform. So currently, obviously, Haunted House, Treehouse, and then Disney Castle. We can still put a couple different sets. We do have the A-frame and then the Winnie the Pooh set. I think those are probably the sets that are going to look best up on the rock platform. But I think that this looks pretty good. And again, we'll try to integrate it as best we can so that you won't necessarily be seeing the different colored plates. Or even over here, it'll kind of fill in all of the dark gray that we have. So it's not going to look as blah or boring. But let me know what y'all think. Moving on, everybody, I have some big news. We have finally finished collecting all of the pieces for the second story of the Retro Bowling Alley, which is going to be the Retro Arcade and Diner. Now, we have spent a lot of time at our local Bricks and Minifig store, and I want to give a shout out to Jack, who has helped me find a bunch of pieces, give a shout out to the owners of our local Bricks and Minifig store here in Greenville, South Carolina, Kyle and Rebecca. You guys have been a tremendous help as well. Again, we've been spending time there, a lot of time on Wednesdays because it's primarily 20% off, but they've had a lot of other bulk brick days where it was 50% off. So again, shout out to them as they have been a huge help. And then also we have been sorting through the bestsellers pages on the Lego website, but then also placing just a few Bricklink orders as well. And again, the total has come out to about $145. And I know in total when we were first looking, some people were saying it was right around like $300. I wasn't finding anything cheaper than $350 when I was looking on Bricklink to try to purchase everything at once or purchase everything in just a couple orders. But we have it all, so we're done here. Big updates in the modular world. They have dropped a lot of new updates, new details, and information in regards to the new modular coming up here, set 10326, part of the Icons line. And before we jump into that too much, I know in our past video we talked a lot about Adventures Tower and really how that is a day one purchase, November 24th, $525. Steep price, right? I was really hoping that we were going to have that 1 month cushion to really start to recuperate some of those funds so that we could potentially purchase this new modular January 1st. Lego's throwing us a curveball, now being released December 1st. But I don't want to get into too much of the details around price or anything like that, but I do want to dive deeper into just the set itself and really how my initial thoughts weren't great on the set. I really wasn't sure if I was in favor of the olive green color. It's 1.5 base plates. It's definitely something that kind of throws you for a curve when you think about some of the different knocks on the set. But after watching Brixie's video and him interviewing the the designer, Chris McVeigh, it really kind of changed my overall thoughts on it, and I wanted to go through some of those details. So here we go. After watching the video, I really started digging the white columns. I think they look beautiful, and I think the way that they're built, the actual build itself looks really cool and is very different. I love the 2 atrium windows. I think the roof overall is really gorgeous. I think it's very different, where you can see where the creator can kind of go up into his little tucked away area. Is just really unique and really different. The cherry blossom tree out front, again, is a great touch and really adds a little bit of color to that olive green that can kind of lose some of the different aspects and different attributes to the front of the modular. And then just some of the unique banners are kind of cool too, just showcasing some of the different things within the modular and within the museum. And then again, going a little bit deeper, I really like the brick-built Brachiosaurus. I think that is very unique in itself. And then also having things like a brick-built solar system, and they have like a geology system area, and really just many other things. I think the minifigures as well, and the story behind some of them is also really cool. My favorite, honestly, is the dog running with a dinosaur bone, and honestly, just again, one of my favorite parts. But there are just so many other cool attributes to this set, and I really think it's starting to grow on me. One thing I'll potentially be waiting for is somebody to come out with a different mock to potentially add a 3rd floor onto this modular, just so I can make it a little bit bigger within the Lego City. And honestly, I'm a little nervous as to where I'm going to put this within the Lego City. Putting one modular in, now that everything is kind of expanding, means that one modular has to come out. So a lot to think about, a lot to look into, but definitely something we will make happen. Please make sure you continue to follow our channel, like, subscribe, drop comments down below of anything you think we should change. I enjoy hearing your feedback and look forward to seeing you guys here in the future. And again, just appreciate all the support. Now, make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you all later.